Bet, bet, bet. We are live. We are live. We are live. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Top of the week. I'm excited for what's going on in the market, guys. Um, we got some great news. We got some great updates. If I'm lagging or if you guys can't hear me, just let me know in the chat just so I know. Usually when it first starts up, it has a little bit of a lag, but we should be good to go. But we appreciate you guys. It's been a great weekend. We've seen crypto been bumping. We're in the greens today. If you accumulated before the weekend, I even told you guys to, you could still accumulate. You would still be up maybe like 10% on your investments. And it's been a great week, guys. I'm ready for this week. We have some good news for you in the crypto market. I think we Pat has one thing, and then we also have some updates on some of the projects that we've been calling out to you guys. We've been talking about a bunch of like NFT projects that were coming out. Me and Pat got them. Some other people got them. I'm not sure if you guys did, but if you did, go ahead right now. If you're on your phone, hit that X button and smash that like button because we have a great month ahead. If you got some of these projects, you got some airdrops coming in. We're gonna go over something else with you guys that is iffy news. I wouldn't say it's completely bad, but it does limit a little bit of things just because we are in the US. So that's something we want to bring to you guys just so you guys are aware of it. We kind of just learning about this stuff. We just heard about this stuff. So it's unfortunate, but again, it's gonna allow less and less, I would say, scams in the market or projects that don't thrive. For example, those psycho teddy bears that we got, or the baller apes, right? So we want to make sure that you guys are included in what we are learning so we can put you guys in position to understand, okay, this is what we were looking for. This is not what we're looking for. So with that being said, guys, again, we appreciate you guys so much for being here. Or whenever you see this, go ahead and smash that like button. We have our Telegram chat, YouTube channel, and Instagram in the description if you want to check that out. Go ahead and follow all of those, and we'll be sure to keep you guys updated on the most exclusive news and everything like that. But other than that, guys, we're gonna get straight to it because we're running a little low on time. We do have some things we have to take care of, so I wanted to go ahead and start this a little early today, just so Pat's getting ready to go to the Ravens game. Shout out to the Ravens, 3-1, about to go 4-1 today. But we got some great things for you guys. So I want to pass this over to Pat, guys. He's been in this game, like I said, for since 2017, 2016, 2017. So he knows what he's doing. He knows the fundamentals behind these things. So honestly, if you guys don't have a notepad out, go ahead and pull that notepad out. Start taking some mental notes. Start taking some actual notes because he's got some good stuff for you guys. So I want to pass this over to him. Again, appreciate you guys and appreciate you, Pat, for being on here. Let's get it.
Everyone. So yeah, we're sitting pretty nice today. Bitcoin, it's keeping that pump right now. Let's see, the market is sitting at, well, we've been floating between like 2.3 and 2.4 now, which is very healthy. Bitcoin today is sitting right at that like 57.5. I mean, next thing you know, we're gonna hit that 64, hit that all time, and then we are off. And that looks like it could be a lot sooner than we were thinking. And then also, Ethereum sitting at like 36. So once again, there that costs us more for these NFTs. So if you guys are sitting on some, you can use some for that. The NFTs have been pumping. We've had some good ones if you had your chance to get into them. We've missed out on a few just because now NFTs, even though, like we said, we're in the beginning of this, but more and more people are learning about it and the momentum is rolling. And as more people find out about these and are going after them and they're making more and more of these bots, it becomes that much harder for us to win the opportunities to buy these. But we will still pull out these projects and we'll have to find some of the easier ones to get into. Yeah, I mean, the ones we called out last week, if you got your hands on some of them, you made a ton of money. All right, so let's see what else. I'm gonna jump right into my news. Even before he goes into some analysis, let me share my screen real quick. All right, so This one's real quick because only thing I'm going to bring up right now is just going to actually be an exchange I've been working with that is going to get into NFTs, which will make life a lot easier. So FTX, we've talked about before. They're basically going to launch a collectibles arm. So what they'll have is they're going to have their own marketplace. As you can see right here, the exchange will allow users to trade, mint, and auction authentic Solana NFTs. So now we won't have to deal with Solana art. You won't have to worry about getting your money to FTX, then linking FTX over to Phantom. You might not even need Phantom right now, right away, because what they're saying with FTX is they are also going to. So once they get this going, they're going to work in the Ethereum leg. So this is what we kind of need is one marketplace where you can, especially an exchange where you can have all your assets at one thing. Because I know that's the one thing that has jammed us up is transferring funds to these wallets and then moving them back and forth. And it's just a pain in the ass. Like I tried to move something from Coinbase over to Phantom the other day, just a couple Solana. I think it was only like 3 of them. And I did this at like 7 p.m. our time. I got my confirmation email at 8:30 in the morning that it finally had went through. Like just ridiculous amounts of time it's been taken for. Sometimes it's fast, other times it's been taking so long. That being said, everything going on to FTX has been nice and quick, and it's been smooth so far. So this will be nice if FTX does this, especially like I said, Solana will take care of that issue. And the way that they're going to easily track projects, all the other ones are charging 3% fees. They're going to bump it down to 2. And these projects are going to save 1% and move on. So the other ones will either have to drop down to 2 also, or they'll come right in. But I'm sure FTX, they have enough people and backers behind them. This is also the project, like we were saying, that Tom Brady's behind. There's a couple other big names in this one. Giselle Bundchen, who else? There's a few of them. So this one has some players behind it, some names behind it that will draw projects to it. But that's all I wanted to get into with that. And what I'll do now is I'll send you back to Jonah. He can just real quick do a little bit of analysis, and then we will touch base on the NFTs, some of the projects, like I said, that we called out that have done very well. But also this week, there could be a little bit of a correction on some of it, in case you do want to grab some. And then there's a bunch of different drops. And like he said, we're going to touch base on a couple of the issues we are going to start seeing with these NFT projects that hopefully right away they can fix this, because it's going to happen a lot. But let me get it back to Jonah real quick. Let him do his analysis. Let me stop sharing. You there, Jonah? He's
Appreciate
got
you,
his
man.
little playing up.
Nah,
All right, so let him take over. Go ahead and hit these coins up, and then we'll get into the NFT market and
sounds
make
good,
some
man.
money.
Appreciate you. So yeah, like you said, I'm gonna do a little bit of analysis, kind of go over what I'm seeing, what we're seeing in the market right now. Currently, we are seeing we are pretty bullish. I don't expect a retracement anything below 51K as of right now. If we were to come anything below 51, maybe 49 to 50, right around that range. I don't think anything lower. And again, that's just my opinion. But again, I told you guys we're looking for that 60K level. After we break that, we're looking back up to its highs around 63, 64. There's not too much analysis right now. It's kind of just, we're bullish. I mean, we've been bullish. I mean, we've been saying this, guys, since it hit 28.9, right? 29K. We were saying, hey, guys, this is we believe this is the bottom. We believe this can, we're gonna start making some moves. And as soon as it broke that 40K level. I knew that was another sign that we were in a very high probability bull run. Just because of the way it was moving. And I think it's good. I think we're moving just right, especially after we break 60. Oh, we're definitely back. We're definitely back to 64, probably back up to 70, probably go straight past 64 up to like 70. And again, my prediction, and I've been standing very, very strong on this. I'm calling 80 or above by the end of this bull run. And then, usually once you see Bitcoin hit that 80K, 85 to 100K, somewhere around there, you're going to see it stall a little bit, and then you're going to see all the altcoins bump, right? All the altcoins bump. But I want to really specifically touch up on XRP right now because I kind of want to go over this because a lot of people don't understand why we believe XRP is going to explode like crazy. Bitcoin actually, I mean, sorry, XRP has not really had a bull run ever since 2017, 2018. And we saw that go all the way up to $3.30 or right around there, right? And even when Bitcoin bumped past its high. It only went up not even to $2, right? So I want you guys to really pay attention to XRP, especially because XRP is coming out now with I showed you guys last week. They're integrating something to where people can make payments without internet. That's different. I don't know no crypto that's doing that. That's different. I'm excited to see what's good with that. Also coming out with NFTs, so definitely be on the a lookout for that. If any of you guys hear about any of the new NFTs that are coming out, please let us know. If we don't say it already, I will be definitely on the lookout for those. But again, XRP has not had a bull run since 2018, the beginning of 2018. So I believe that, after this bull run, I believe we could see around a $5 to $7 XRP, if not $10 XRP. My prediction has been standing strong. Still think $10. Even if it happens after the bull run with Bitcoin and all the other altcoins, I still believe XRP is still going to bump. We're just waiting again for that XRP SEC case to go down. And I actually kind of want to tell you guys a story. One of the funniest things I've ever heard. I was at this restaurant and I was educating, one of the team members through the platform that I'm in, about cryptocurrency and NFTs and everything like that. Just getting him set up with the wallets, and he just needed help with he had a couple questions he wanted to ask. I was just helping him out. So I was going over that stuff and I was explaining it to him, and he goes, he heard us talking about crypto. I went inside to order my food before I left, and I was like, hey, he was like, hey, do you invest? I was like, yeah. He's like, I hear you're into crypto. I said, yeah, absolutely, man. He's like, yeah, man. He was like, I'm in the SEC. We're going after those crypto guys. I said, I heard. I said, XRP, you heard of them? He's like, no. I said, you should look into them. Their SEC is actually losing the case against them. And he said, oh. And he's like, I was like, yeah. He's like, he was like, he told me, and this was the funniest thing I ever heard. But he said, after the regulation comes, you will not be able to make a lot of profit in crypto. And I looked at him. I said, we'll see. But in my head, I was like, this dumb motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, come on, bro. You're not very educated, man. The SEC is probably just telling you, bumping, blowing smoke up your ass, telling you, hey, um, it's crazy. It's crazy. But it's funny. It's funny to see what they're doing, what they're trying to do. I believe that regulation can be a bad and a good thing. In the regards of, um, good things in the regard of, I guess, getting rid of these scams and getting rid of the projects that aren't for real. They're just there to take your money. I think that's a good thing for those. But when it comes down to regulation for worldwide adoption, I think that's a bad thing because it's going to limit certain countries. I mean, you can already see it. You can't even get XRP here in the United States. You can't get, certain projects. You can't get certain coins because you're in the United States. You have to use a different, server. You have to use a different country server. You have to use different exchanges that aren't 100% legal in the US. I mean, stuff like that. So we'll see. I think that crypto, this doesn't stop crypto at all. I think this is a good thing that, they're looking at us, because I don't think they're going to stop, once cryptocurrency gets to that $10 trillion market cap. I don't think they're stopping that, in my opinion. I don't think they're stopping it. So we'll definitely keep it out and look on what they're doing. We'll keep you guys updated. All I know is as of right now, they're going after some of the uh, stable coins right now currently because what they want to do is they kind of want to take away the staking of things because people are getting percentages that the banks don't give, which is taking power from their system. So it makes sense to why they're doing that because it's a threat. It's a threat to them. But again, this is putting the power in people's hands, and if enough people adopt this now, different countries, different banks, institutions, I think that it's going to be unstoppable in my opinion. So we'll definitely keep a lookout on that. I don't really have anything else other than that. Pat, what did you want to go into next? Did we want to go into some of the projects that we have recently just called out, like Mechaverse? Okay, you want me to go ahead and share that real quick? All right, cool, cool, cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and share with you guys some of the projects that we've been calling out for you guys in the regards to last week. We called out one was Mechaverse, right? Mechaverse, great project. If you were to able to get one, um it was a raffle. So if you were able to get one, you were able to mint up to two and only two. Of course, having different wallets, which I didn't think about that. And also, Pat, I wanted to tell you that as well. I guess while we're on here, you can actually create different wallets. So you can create, different MetaMask wallets. So you can have different wallets on that server. And you can have like three, four, five different wallets. And if you get picked, I mean, you just upgraded your chances of winning times five. So with that understanding, Mechaverse came out at point 0.2 Ethereum, right? So roughly, what was that, 700-800 bucks, just about. Um, and now it's sitting at a 6.3 ETH floor before the reveal. So usually, from what I've seen, might not be for this project because there's so many whales in this project. There's so many people in this project. Great project all around community, the game that they're coming out, everything about this project is truly amazing. Um, but they haven't even came out with the reveal, so you can't even see what they look like yet. So them to bring in over 20,000 Ethereum in a matter of not even a week without the reveal, that is truly, truly amazing. I think this is going to be the biggest project right next to another game called Alluvium when they come out. This game is probably going to be the biggest game other than that game, in my opinion. Just because of how much work they've been putting in, what they've been promoted in Forbes. Everything about this project, guys, is truly amazing. If you have the money, 6.3, if you have that money, get you one. You will thank me in the next couple months. Get you one. I personally don't have like 6 ETH sitting around right now, so I'm not gonna go get that. But usually after the reveal, guys, the price will go down. And if we can get, per se, a 2 to 3 ETH Mechaverse, don't hesitate if you have it. I'm telling you right now, this project is going to be well over 15, 20, 30 ETH in the next couple months. You'd be like, damn, from a 2 to 3 ETH floor. So if it goes down there, be on the lookout. That's something you're gonna want to get. Yes, it's $7,000. Um, yes, it's $7,000, but I'm telling you guys, it is worth it. The second project is, let me see, let me actually go because there's always scams. So just so you guys know, if you ever have a question about where the open sea is or any of the secondary market is, just go to their Discord and go to their official links section, right? Go to their official links section, um, and you can honestly see their website, their Twitter, everything like that, and their open sea secondary market. So anytime that you type it in, you have to make sure that it is correct. Now these skulls, they came out at 0.05. They are sitting at about 0.06. So yesterday they went up to 0.08. Ethereum, they still have to update their open seas. And that's actually gonna kind of bring us into what we're gonna be talking about because these were gonna give us royalties to where they're paying us a certain percentage of the volume um, on their project back to the holders. Now, I want to kind of bring this back to our screens real quick. Let me see here. Actually, I'll just go ahead from here. But so basically, with cryptocurrency and the regulations and everything with the, especially in the United States, there are some rules that we have to follow. Especially with this, with this project, they saw another project. I can't remember exactly the project's name, but um, there was a problem with people getting paid back in Ethereum or Solana. So basically, what they're doing is for this project specifically, um, they're going to be eliminating the royalties program for this project, right? So sounds kind of bad, but it's going to save this project because one of other projects had royalties. They're giving out royalties, and they got taken off of open seas because of that, right? So there is rules on these things. There are certain procedures that all of these projects have to follow, and this is the project that is going to be taking off those royalties to make sure that their project is okay. They are doing airdrops, so make sure that I'm assuming they're going to be doing airdrops instead of royalties. That's what I would do if I were another project. A couple other projects that we've also called out and have been into. We have Soul Snatchers. We have Frenchies. Right, two of those projects are giving out royalties. I mean, they're not giving that much out, so I mean, I really wouldn't be a problem to me that they take away the royalties and maybe they just do another airdrop for a project. Something like that would probably save them the hassle to have to go through, the regulations and all that good stuff to change their project. I would say just, hey, take the royalties off and then go ahead and just do airdrops. I think that would, I think people like airdrops. I think people like free money. I mean, technically, that's a switch up and that's free money regardless. They could give the airdrops and you can sell them and you can get whatever you want, whatever the price is at. So I think this project has great potential. Definitely go check out their website and their roadmap. We have dropped all of that information in the Telegram, so you will have to go to the Telegram in order to get that information. Or you can just go on their OpenSea's Crazy Skulls NFT is their name. You can go to their website, Discord, and Telegram and Medium, explaining everything about their project. You can go right from OpenSea's right to that project. Another one that I wanted to touch up on um, actually, I'll pass this back to. No, one more I wanted to touch up on, and then I'll pass it back to Pat. Was Claylinks, right? If you don't have a Clayling, you might want to get a Clayling, because this project I believe is gonna start bumping very soon. So basically, if you go to their Discord, which I can actually drop in our Telegram chats, they are explaining basically the update that's going on. They're gonna be doing a lot of meetups currently, doing a lot of collabs. They're meeting up with a lawyer to create a Claylinks company. That's different. And then they're going to be, doing meetings with animators and such. So with that understanding, they're also going to be creating a short movie. They're going to be creating a comic book. They're going to be giving, if you own 20 or more Claylings, they're going to be giving you a figurine for owning 20 or more. And this is a really good project. The current floor is at zero point 0.2 ETH. That's still low. I grabbed mine at like 0.24, but I also sold mine for like a 0.15 profit. So I did pretty good on one of them, but I also hold one. I actually just took mine off the market because what they said is they're gonna be um initiating a floor every time a poster will be listed. So this is another project which I'm sure you're gonna be for holding these. You're gonna be airdropped one of these or getting a poster in your wallet, or you just get whitelisted, meaning you can get the poster before anybody else can get it. Um, but basically, they said two will be given away. One will be sold at 1 ETH to initiate the floor after the posters come out. Every time a poster will be listed below 1 ETH, I will buy it and relist at 1.1. So if you get a comic book, you're pretty much guaranteed an ETH. So think about that. And then they're also going to be closing the Discord. So if you do not have a Clayling and you're in their Discord, you will be kicked out. You will be not able to be in this Discord unless you have a Clayling, right? Claylings, like I said, they are verified. They've been around, I think, for just about a month now, maybe a little over a month now. And there is only how many? I think it's like 4,000. There's only 4,000 of them. About 3,000 volume traded, so not too much. They actually just went up from point 0.2 to 0.22. So the floors are gonna rise after that announcement. People are gonna be accumulating these, so you might want to go grab these. Claylings is the project. And they're like these little clay guys, very similar to Clay Nation. If you guys remember, the Cardano project, we called out that 50x right from the jump in a week that I made over almost 10K on. You might want to go check these out. They're on Ethereum. Claylings, very similar. They're coming out with a comic book. They're coming out with a movie, and they're going to be doing airdrops, I'm assuming, in the near future. So definitely go check this project out. Great project. I've made a pretty good return already on them, but I'm going to be hodling my one. I do have one of these left, so I'm going to be hodling. I do see great potential in this, so go check them out. Don't just invest just because we say so. I'm going to pass this back to Pat, um, just so he can go over what he wanted to, and then we can start heading out of here because I know we're running over a little bit at 30 minutes. So Pat, go to take it over, man. Let's get it.
All right, real quick. The other project I want to hit up because we never talked about it actually on one of the recordings. We just did this right. We text you guys. We put this in one of our. I think we had this one in the Telegram. So here is a project we picked up over the weekend. So this one was Crazy Skulls. This is one of the ones they're gonna have to. They had to get rid of. We're actually gonna have an issue with the royalties again. So they're gonna have to get rid of that part in order to not have issues with open seas and just legal issues. But this is a project we picked up, and this is I'm gonna go over real quick why we went over got this one. So this one has a pretty cool roadmap. What they're gonna do is they sold out in I want to say it was like 40 minutes. Everything sold out. These were 0.05. So what they were doing is they had 10,000 of them. And then once they on their timeline, this was pretty cool. So once they basically sell out, which they did, they're gonna now this month airdrop a radioactive can, right? So what happened with when you go onto the top sellers for let's see, for OpenSeas, if you come up to rankings, if you notice, well, of course we see our mechas up there. But we have the Bored Ape Yacht Club, and then we also have the mutants, the mutant ape yacht club. So this is the same kind of concept that they're working with this. So basically, you'll get this radioactive can, you'll mint that can, and then you are going to have a radioactive, basically, version of, now you'll have a nuclear skull. So you're going to end up getting an NFT. So buying this one NFT, once they do this drop, you're going to get another NFT, right? Then what they're doing is if you have, so here's where they're going to give it out. There's going to be a total of 20,000. So the first 10,000, anyone that owns one, they're going to get dropped one. Then they're going to put on basically for public sale, the other 10,000 on a drop like other things, like normal. Then what they're doing also is another Halloween. On Halloween, everybody that has Crazy Skulls will receive a spooky Halloween card. All right. If you own 3 cards, you will receive one free Crazy Mummy NFT. So here's what's kind of neat with this. So by buying, if you would purchase 3 of these, and let me see where the floor is. The floor's been sitting at like, I think it's at 0.07. So a little bit higher than it was, like another like $70 higher. But if you would purchase 3 of these, you're basically going to end up with 3 of the radioactive cans. So you'll end up with 3 more NFTs. Then you're going to get 3 of these cards. Then if you have 3 of the cards, you're going to end up with a mummy. So by purchasing 3, you're going to end up with a total of 10 NFTs off of this. That is one thing that I really liked with this. And then the other thing is, like, we got to figure out what they're going to do with these cards, because that was kind of all the Halloween card holders would receive rewards from future royalties. So basically, they were going to offer a 3% cut of all sales, not profit, all sales, for any future NFT project collection that they're going to drop. So now they are going to have to like get rid of that. So who knows what they're going to switch it over to? But even without the residual thing, you're getting your money. The rest of this, there's not a lot of projects where you're going to be able to buy one. You're pretty much guaranteed one right away. And then, like I said, if you would buy 3 of them and hold it, you're going to end up with 10 of them, it seems like. So, like I said, you'll end up with 3 cards. You're going to end up with the mummy. You're going to end up with 3 radioactive versions. So your radioactive version will not affect your regular one. You'll have 2 separate. So that is one reason I really like this project. And like I said, it's sold out quick. So we're hoping everything goes good. They haven't been pumping on OpenSeas yet, but that is strictly because they've already had a project that they had to pull off of OpenSeas because of legal wording and stuff like that. And basically, before they have any issues, they're going to try to fix their legal wording. And then once we hit this marketplace, we have a feeling that this one could possibly take off pretty nice. What other? Do you know any other ones we need to go over? All right, vampires. They kind of switched. At first, they told us it would be you would get a drop if you were just holding, I think, 2 of them. Now they're going back and kind of switching this. So here's what they're gonna do. They're only going to drop 999 to existing holders. Well, there's 10,000, so that means you only got a 1 in 10 shot. So it's not a guaranteed drop anymore. But that's good and bad because if there's a smaller supply and you end up winning one of these, the value should be worth a lot more. This is all part of this game too. These are the hunters of the vampires. So like all this kind of works together. And then once you buy hunters, if you own vampires, I think you're getting like free weapons for them. Let me see. It does say somewhere else. You
Just
get
so you
kind of
guys know, real quick, just so you guys know, this is going to be some type of game. So that's why
yes.
they're dropping these different characters and avatars and stuff like that, hunters and all that good stuff. So I still see big potential. Yeah, they did switch it up on us because they did say the 2, so it kind of it's a little inconvenient, but I think it's a good opportunity. To maybe get them. They're still low, and they're actually, if you go to their announcements, they're actually taking about 13 ETH and sweeping the floor. So before they do that, the price is going to go up. Not sure how much, but they are sweeping the floor. I'm sure. I think it's at 0.12, 0.14 ETH right now, somewhere around there, maybe like 0.12. So when they sweep, I'm assuming it's going to be probably around the zero point 0.3 ETH floor. So it is, 3 times less, if you were to get one now before they actually completely sweep. But I'm assuming when they sweep, they're going to do airdrops with them too. So I'm sure they're not just going to hold them for themselves. They're going to pour it back into the community. That's what I would do, but we'll see.
Um, yeah, so that'll be that. Let me see. Is there any more that we have? Top Shot. There's no autograph drops this week. I've checked into that.
There isn't,
Um,
but I actually just saw. I don't know if you guys seen. I just saw a video, but apparently, Gronk might be on there, Gronkowski. So that's pretty cool.
I see
Um,
that.
But they also with VV there is a VV drop tomorrow. I think it is a Marvel comic again, 6.99. So I know we do have a couple people that always go for them. Some people actually have gotten great returns. I have a buddy that um I think he spent total maybe like 30, $40 and he's been able to, take that to high hundreds, $600-700. Still good. For comic books, that's a great return. And then actually we had a girl last week, or was it last week? Yeah, I think it was. She got a comic,
Yeah.
or she got a collectible, an ultra rare. She sold it for over, I think it was she got it for $50, sold it for 2,400. So that return is serious, guys. I mean, that's not something you want to miss out. So if you guys don't have Vivi, go ahead and download Vivi. I think it's only applicable in the U.S. and Canada right now, if I'm not mistaken. Could be wrong. But it's just a bunch of comics and collectibles. Even if you get the most common one, you could easily double, triple, or quadruple your profit. So, good one to get. But yeah, that's really it, man. I don't have anything else.
I got one more real fast that I just picked up. Actually, clicking through this, so we do have a drop later on today. If anyone is interested, this is a project I know that I have so far one. I don't think Jonah has any of these, but these have went up. They're actually down a little bit right now. So the Wicked Bone Club. So I have the Wicked Ape, and then they have the Wicked Hounds. They're about to come out with another. So they're doing a Halloween drop. If you own an ape, we've talked about this before, plus 2 hounds, you're gonna get a draw. You can basically get a free mint come Halloween. Uh, these have been doing pretty good. Like I said, it's stayed pretty consistent. They were up over half of ETH. Right now they're sitting at a little under 0.4. But the reason I wanted to bring this up is so, like I said, like they have their own series. Now what they're going to do next is they're going to be doing they're called the Wicked Penguins. So if anyone is interested, this is going to be their first drop on Solana. Everything else so far has been with Ethereum. So what they're going to do is the Wicked Penguins will be launching today at, let's see, it'll be at 7 p.m. So 7 p.m. on the East Coast, and they're going for I think that they said that they were 1 point. Let me find their price. They're either 1.5 or 2.5 Solana. They're going to be 1.5 Solana. So let me show you this real quick. These are the Wicked Apes. So once again, this isn't something like I haven't reviewed this or anything. I just know I already have a Wicked Ape, and I'm purchasing Wicked Hound. So I like this isn't a project that just showed up overnight, but this is their first. They're branching off to Solano, and this is their first drop for Solano, and it's going to be the Wicked Penguin tonight, 7 p.m. 1.5 Sol. That one you will need your Phantom wallet. So I won't even be here to pick one of these up. I will be at the game. But in case any one of you wanted to, just a heads up, I did just notice this today. I forgot to bring this up before. But like I said, I haven't looked into this one, but you might want to check it out. 1.5 Sol, which is going to be sitting at like $225, I would say. Yeah, that's pretty much it for today, and that's all I have for you. Jaron, is that it for you? All right, well then we are finished with this one. All right, so everybody, let's hope this momentum keeps up. See Bitcoin keep climbing. The NFTs, they're getting more and more interesting. Like we've been saying, October is going to be a wild month, especially once we get closer to Halloween. There's going to be a bunch of drops, and since they're doing like Halloween and drops like that, November we'll have some probably more drops for the holidays, and then come December and New Year's, I mean, the next 3 months could be filled with drops. So we will keep you updated on what projects you might want to hold on to, which ones we can get the quick flips on. That's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, share, subscribe. And I'll let Jonah close this out. Let me stop sharing.
Yes,
Get
sir.
ready.
Appreciate you, Pat. Thank you so much. Again, that is it for us today. It's gonna be another episode of Crypto Cliff Notes. We'll be back here on Friday with the live streams. I think me and Pat were talking. What we might do is start doing more recorded videos and less streams. Maybe like one stream a week or something like that, depending on what's going on for the week. Maybe some important news we need to get out to you guys quickly. But other than that, that's really it. We do our Zoom calls Tuesdays and Thursdays at 8 or 9 p.m. Eastern. If we do have anything change, we would definitely keep you guys updated. But make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, turn those notifications on. Make sure you guys get in our Instagram, our Telegram,